Hello, hello. Carmen Cooper here. Some of y'all have told me you have a hard time getting up and down off the floor. So I have 10 simple little poses here that you can do on your bed. The first one is windshield wipers. Lie back. Pretend like you're on a yoga mat and put your feet about 18 inches to 2 feet apart, outside edges of your yoga mat. And then just let your knees fall from one side to the other. This is soothing to your hips and your low back. Next, we're going to do Happy Baby. Still down on the mat. Flail your arms and legs like you were 6 months old. You're trying to get your back muscles strong enough to sit up and eventually stand and walk. Some happy babies hold their toes. You can still flail your arms and legs if you like. The one thing that all happy baby poses have in common is they should be extremely soothing to the entire spinal column. And if this is easy and not a challenge, you can splay your legs out and make it an ecstatic baby. Now let's bend the knees and bring them to the chest. Pull the knees in and let them out. This gives your low back a very soothing massage. The leg position is called Apanasana, or knees to chest, and the action is called rock and roll. You gently rock and roll on your low back. You can also go from side to side. Or circles. I like these circles, bringing the knees to the right and moving them over towards the left. If you're constipated or bloated with gas, moving in this direction will help alleviate those symptoms. And we can go the other way too. Now let's bring one knee in. Take your opposite hand to the outside of the knee and gently roll across your body. You'll wind up on your side. It's a gentle little spinal twist. center. Extend your leg. Bring the other knee in for the same thing. Gently pull the knee towards your chest. Take the opposite hand to the outside of the knee. Gently swing the knee across the body. Now let's do it. Thread the needle. Put both feet flat on the floor with your knees bent. Take one ankle, place it on the opposite knee. If this is enough for you today, stay here. If that's easy and not a challenge, you can raise the foot and grasp on the back of your thigh, above your knee. If that's still easy and not a challenge, drop your foot and hold on the front of your shin. Gently ease back on that bent leg. Your hip will let you know how far to go. Release. Both feet drop back down to the mat. Then the other ankle goes on the opposite knee. If this is enough for you today, remain here. If that's easy and not a challenge, raise the foot. You can hold on to your leg, the back of your thigh just above your knee. If that's still easy and not a challenge, you can drop the foot, hold on in front on your shin. Again, your hip will let you know how far to go. Release, both feet drop back to the mat. Let's go to butterfly or Baddha Konasana. Put the soles of your feet together. You can take the Venus lock with your hands if you like. Put them underneath the outsides of your feet. If you pull up on your feet a little bit, it'll help your knees come down a little more and your back to straighten a little more. If this is enough, stay here. But if you want to, you can fall forward. Inhale as you come back up. Let's move to child's pose. One of the most relaxing, restorative poses in all of yoga. I like to splay my knees apart and then fold forward. You can put your arms alongside your body. Or you can extend your arms. This is called an extended child. Or my favorite of all is to stack my two fists, one on top of another, and prop my head up. If your buttocks is up high when you're doing pose of a child, take a block or some books, whatever you have, and prop your head up. As your head comes up, your buttocks goes down. And it's more important in pose of a child that your buttocks be down than your head. Eventually, with practice and persistence, both your head and your buttocks will come down. But initially, if your bottom is up high, prop your head up. Most relaxing restorative poses in all of yoga is legs up the wall. You can do that in your bed on the headboard end. If you want to have your legs straight up the wall, put your hip right next to your headboard and then turn around and just raise your legs up the wall. If you find that is not comfortable for your low back, push out a little bit from the wall and have your legs up the wall at an angle. You need to be comfortable or you won't enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, you probably won't do it. You don't have to keep your legs just straight up either. You can bend your knees. You can put the soles of your feet together. You can splay your legs apart. If you move around some, you'll be able to stay longer. If while you're doing legs up the wall, your feet get excessively cold or start tingling, feel like they're going to sleep, go ahead and come down. That's your body telling you that it's had enough. The final pose I'm going to show you can do on your bed is the corpse pose, Savasana. Lie back, flat on your back. If you're more comfortable with something under your head, feel free to use a little pillow. You want your arms, palms up, a little bit out from your body. And you want your feet 12 to 18 inches apart. found if I focus my attention on my breath, I can let the 99 things that are bothering me on any given day sink into the floor. I know they'll still be there when I'm done relaxing. And that's okay. I'll pick them up and carry them again then. But just for a few minutes, I'm going to let everything that's bothering me go. So, even if you don't have any trouble getting up off the floor, getting up and down, sometimes it's just very luxurious to do these poses on your bed. You can do them before you go to sleep at night to relax you and get you ready for sleep. Or you can do them when you first wake up in the morning to ease into your day. I hope you've enjoyed our poses that we can do in bed. I'll see you next time. Namaste.